is murder, you know. They're not anybody's rhinos, they're our rhinos, they're South Africa's rhinos. They're the only sustainable resource that we have to save ourselves in this country. Rhinos, the spaces that rhinos live in, just have a look at these spaces over here. Great wilderness areas, great protected spaces where you can see impalas playing, you can see a diversity of species, you know, diversity of animals, and all basically living in probably what has become the worst endangered space, or the worst example of an endangered space in the world. And that's simply because people don't care. They just don't care. There's some very fresh rhino feces, and what you're going to notice, let me zoom into this, that dung beetle. That dung beetle's whole life is about elephant and rhino feces. It's not just the rhinos that are going to go, it's also all the life that rhinos support. A white rhino here in the wooded savanna is a flagship species. If it disappears, so do hundreds and hundreds of other animals all around it. There's a very, very clear footprint in the sand. This is not something that you want to see in the Kruger Park, and this is going to be what the rangers are doing every single day. They're out here patrolling these areas every single morning. This is not like a 2 hours a day job. This is a hell of a job that keeps on going, and when you pick up something like a footprint in the sand, then all notifications have to go to these rangers. Unfortunately, this footprint's been made already. The optimum is for this footprint never to happen. Those footprints that I showed you are not ranger footprints. They all wear the same boots. Ranger footprints wear the same boots, and those are not ranger footprints. So we're going to try and put a camera up over here. And I've just got some elephants around here, but we're going to put a camera up, and hopefully by tonight we'll catch somebody that comes into the path. There's a good bush here. And then this camera. You go into this bush. You won't be able to see this camera at night, but the camera will see and take very good pictures, infrared pictures of anyone who walks past. It will trap them. It will tell you that there was someone here. It will show you what color shirt he's wearing or she's wearing. It will tell you if they're wearing weapons, if they have weapons with them, or even an axe, or anything like that. There's a few points to remember. This is a chain of evidence. When this camera takes a picture of a poacher, then the rangers have probable cause to go and look for a footprint, and if they catch that guy, match his footprint with what he's wearing, or the footprint that he's just made, if he manages to get to a rhino. Hopefully we get to him before he gets to a rhino. This holds up as evidence in court. The picture that this camera takes does not stay in the camera. It goes straight to the ranger's telephone. He has it immediately, instantly. Okay, so the guys can't break this and take out the picture that is just taken. Once that picture is taken, it's evidence. Okay, so we're going to put this camera. This one. This is one of the cameras that you guys have bought. We've managed to put 2 additional cameras in from the money that you've donated, so thank you so much for that. And this camera over here is going to be, there we go, we're going to sit him Very, very nicely in the tree here. Okay, so my camera, or your camera, is hiding safely in this bush. That's where I've put it. It's pretty camouflage. And just for and you know where it is. You guys know where this is, so you're going to be looking at this now. But have a look here. If you weren't looking in this little tree, you were looking up in the trees, you would already, now, you would have a photograph taken of you. And there it is, nestled in between the trees, this small little jackalberry tree. And it's going to be forming now this river where we saw the tracks. Okay guys, that's it. One of them up. We've got 2 additional cameras. We need another 20 cameras. Please help me. Please help me. This is working. It's catching poachers on the ground. Thank you.